actually, we're back for awards, and I'll kind of spill the beans here a little bit because we invited a few people to join us, and we're now through senior projects, through all the presentations, and we are now at the point of giving out awards. And I'm going to have Professor Most actually help me here. He's going to give out the electronic awards, and I get the opportunity of handing out the CNS, Distinguished Student Award. And there's a lot of criteria that goes into this award. And this is an individual that basically through the years that we see this individual or an individual coming through, they kind of stand out, and we see them. I'm going to say really care about the field and understand the field, and we even see where they want to share the field with other individuals. So there's a lot of criteria that we look at, when I'll say us as faculty come together and pick individual throughout the program for the Distinguished Student Awards. So this individual actually does not know he's winning this award, so it's going to be a little shock to him. But Jeremiah, would you please come forward? Oops, all you got to do is get in shot and for you. Okay, and I will say congratulations, right? Um, but it has been an honor, I'll say, instructing Jeremiah through different courses and stuff. And what I really enjoyed is seeing him kind of come back and help in other classes. And I'll give you an example of my NTT course. When they did presentations, he said, "Yeah, wow, I want to come to those presentations." Okay, he remembered how great they were when he went through them. And I'll say he gave me kind of the inside a little bit of how things were going through NTT a little bit also, as some of the other students did also. But um, it's been a joy being, I'll say, your instructor, but watching you grow through this program. Okay. And then I will turn it over to Professor Most to do the electronic works.
All right. Congratulations, Jeremiah. Nice job. So before I get started, I just want to say a few words about the program and senior projects as a whole. And so what I'd like to say, first of all, is this is one of the first senior project presentations that we've had virtual like this, and we have actually people across the globe tuned in. So we have people in Saudi Arabia, in Russia, and I don't know where else in the United States, but in any case, I think that's really cool. We celebrate diversity, we celebrate the community that we have, and I'm hoping that this is something that we can continue into the future. This has been a trying semester or two for us, as you know. This time last year, we were totally isolated. Everything was virtual. And I kind of made a couple notes to myself as the projects were going along so that I could make sure that, I'd cover this. But I asked myself, what is success? Because we kind of celebrate that here on this day once a year. And really, the three words that came to me were sacrifice, dedication, and priority. And those are the things that you guys demonstrated in those senior projects today. And I want to really thank you for that. And I want to also mention that those same three words apply to our program with the uncertainties that we had a year ago. We had a mass retirement. We have a pandemic. We have, we're wearing masks. We're doing all this social distancing. These kind of things are the challenges that you guys, and I hope to say that our faculty also has risen to that challenge. So thank you all for that. I really appreciate that. And especially our adjuncts, which two are here today, right? Noah and Brett. So thank you as well. You mean a lot to this program. So resilience and the great job that you guys did is the important part. So usually the way we do this, by the way, is we're in the ballroom over across the across the road, and we have a big banquet hall, and we have a lot of people there, a lot of guests, and then we say a few words and have the student come up and get the award. Well, this is not about me. Okay, so this is about the student. So the first award that I want to give out here is for the IET Student of the Year. Keegan, could you come up here, please? I'll have him share the stage and hold his award. So now I can say a few words about Keegan here. So I've known Keegan as a sophomore since the beginning of I guess, the semester in 2020, right? So that'd have been fall of 2020. And, you know, like many sophomores, I really didn't know who he was or what he was made of or what he was going to do. And so it turns out that, you know, he was one of those guys that always had a few questions to ask me, especially in lab. And, you know, the way I work labs is you don't come to me and make a statement, because if you say, hey, my circuit doesn't work, that's not good enough, because that's really not a question. So once we got through that, Keegan has become one of those students that always does the extra credit, always goes the extra mile. And, you know, after I had him nominated for this award, unfortunately, I found out that he's going to be leaving us, because with his associate's degree, he's going to transfer over to the manufacturing engineering bachelor. So he's not leaving Ferris, but I'm sad to say that I won't see you at the end of your bachelor's degree here in this. But in any case, congratulations. Thank you very much. Little bump here. Good job. All right, so I'm smiling. You can't see that, but so our next award, Jacob, could you come up here, please? Jacob McClelland. Jacob. So again, I don't want to steal his thunder, so why don't you come up here and hold up your award? Very good. So Jacob is the EET Student of the Year, and so a few words about Jacob. So when I first got to know Jacob a little bit longer ago, I guess, so it was the first week of class in fall, and I rarely get students to come up to my office during office hours, especially in the first week. I mean, nobody has anything to ask me at that point, right? So there's a knock on my door, right? It's my office hours at 8 in the morning, by the way. So most students are asleep. So I'm like, who the heck is that? So I open the door, and here's Jacob, and he wants to talk to me. So he comes in and he says, oh, by the way, I am from Midland. And so, being that I am a person that lived in Midland, it was very nice to know that we had a hometown person come in and introduce himself. And I had no idea how he would do or what kind of student he would be at that time, because we had just met essentially. But he's turned out to be a great student. And, you know, some of the same things that we say about all the students that we're honoring today: going the extra mile, doing the extra credit, you know, making rapport with other students, networking, and being a leader. And that's who he is. So again, thank you, Jacob. Congratulations. All right, I'm going to turn it over to Steve. That's all I had to say. Thank you very much.
Okay. And um, probably for everyone else that is here, they're kind of looking forward to what was um, determined by our audience as the best project. And from what I saw of all the tallies, it was a very close race. Okay, there was one project that was just a couple points higher than the others. Okay, I mean, it was such a close, right? Half a point, half a point. Okay, I heard half a point away. Okay, um, the I'll say winning project this year, though, by half a point is my dorm. By half a point was my dorm. Um, Log splitters, you were half a point under them. I hate to say, okay. Um, it was such a close race, but I would like to share that I think everyone here did an excellent job, and I would like to applaud them for their efforts. Um, because as an instructor teaching this course, get to see every avenue of these projects. I get to see them from conception, of them coming up with an idea and me telling them, no, they can't do that, and then coming up with another idea. But from that conception to actually what we see built today, and the struggles they go through, the time that they put on these projects. Okay. This is a huge um, endeavor by these students, and I think they pulled an excellent job off. Okay, so I'm very proud of all of my students today. So I would like to thank all of those that tuned in to see these presentations. And hopefully next year we will be face to face for presentations. If not, we'll probably do something very similar. So I look forward to seeing you then.